Yeah, so my name is Griffin Graves, and I'm originally from MDI in this area. Now I teach chemistry actually during the school year in Augusta, but I come down here while they're open, and I do some gigs down here at the Ivy. I was one of the first ones that they had play when they first started kind of having this open spot here, so it's probably been since 2021 or so. The Ivy was the first ever paying gig that I ever had. Before that, I did open mic nights at a few spots.
It all seemed real, was all fake, was conspiracy, was true fate. Our letters, they were written on the walls.
I do a lot of folk music, big into Bob Dylan. I'd say indie folk probably covers most of what I'm doing. I've always done music stuff. Even when I was young, I played trombone. And then when I got to high school, I played the drums a little bit. After a while, I was like, well, I'm feeling more drums than I do trombone. But they already had so many drummers that they were like, well, we don't really need any more drummers, so if you're not going to play trombone, don't bother showing up. And so I didn't for a few years, and then we got a new music teacher who kind of heard the story, and he was like, you got to join, I'll let you play. So I was in a rock band for a little while there. Guitar didn't come until college, but I started playing a harmonica in high school, and they gave me a couple chances to play it, which is interesting. You don't usually see harmonica players in many bands, so when you do see a harmonica player, it's kind of really crazy cool to see. So everyone loved it. After a while, I said, well, maybe I can pick up the piano as well, and started doing that. Still pretty novice in that, though. I got a ways to go.
It was in the ghetto, it was on the strip, it was hard to find. It was in the mix, we were too young to choose, too old to stand idle. We was old to the world, we was new to the fire, loose like a noose, stiff like a wire. At least that's how it felt to be in the fall.
At the Ivy, where we are, it's so open that you get people walking down the street and they can hear it from a little ways away, and they come up, and maybe people who normally wouldn't have been seeing you are now hearing you and go, wow, well, we should stop in for a little bit and we should see what's going on. I can see it too from where I'm playing. People walking down the street and they stop on the sidewalk, and then after half a song they come in and go, wow, this is nice. So it's an amazing experience to be able to just kind of magnetize people off the streets to come in and see you. You meet all these people that normally, if I was in an enclosed bar area playing, I wouldn't be meeting those people. But now I record all my own stuff, put up on Spotify and iTunes, Amazon Music. I record everything at my place in Augusta, and I do all the mixing myself, which is such a pain. I understand why sound mixers make all that money that they make. The last album that I did, Beautifully Mundane, that I released in May of 2023, that was about 9 months to a year, I'd say, in the making. Recording's quick, but the sound stuff's what takes forever. I think now, this day and age, with the internet and with the ability to share music so easily, it's gotten to the point where you can be anywhere in the world and put your music out there, and people from all over the place can hear it. And so, I put QR codes up while I play, and I see people go by and they scan them. And so that's something where maybe they'll go home and be like, oh, we saw this musician, here's some of his stuff, and they can click on it. I'm currently working on another album, which, looking maybe more of spring of next year for it, called Wounded Sensibilities. And it'll be the same thing. I'll make it and put it out, and it'll be out in the world on Spotify and Amazon Music and YouTube Music and a whole 9 yards.